welcome. 30 days, huh? To RSG Sunless Skies Ep2. Alright, seeds from Magdalene's. Magdalene's provides comfort and sympathy to the weird Skyfeather. Its host will tell you any lie you need to hear. These lies require flowers. Amenable host wants up to 3 sacks of verdant flowers, 8 sovereigns for each Magdalene's lies to the west and New Winchester. Souls for Port Prosperous. Lost Lord Blank of Port Prosper need consignments of souls for an infernally themed party to celebrate his diamond wedding anniversary. The quality of souls is immaterial. Their function will be purely decorative. Say the Queen, etc. Prosper lies to the northwest. I need to go there. Oh, okay. Abraham's Engineering. What locomotive planning, improvements and refurbishments. That's an old choice. What? Oh. Additional crew quarters. Squeeze in wherever you can find space. Best crew only the most flexible, the least uncomplaining crew members for a while. Bring me my spear, O clouds unfold, a no-nonsense common or garden armament. Skyfarer on a budget. We'll upgrade as we get money for it. Sensible plumbing. Lavatories that flush. Tour markets. Yep. Stalls and shops, hawkers and brokers. You can sell practically anything in Victoria Market. What was the engine yard? Oh dear. There's gravy for one unloved or blasted the sky engine. And there are gems among the scraps. Visible class Corsair. All the armored aggressive engine in the crown of misery yards. Heavy weapon. She packs more punch than other engine of her size. Oh! Look at that. Mining class trader, apartment mining vessel. In the reach, it can be found lumbering towards rock fields, stuffing its hold with unrefined hours. Okay. Only recently, Bedivere class escort. Only recently emerged from the steam and sapphire engine yard. The Bedivere is a sturdy, flexible engine favored by explorers. Mullet class liner, infernal beast of brass and steam. In dungeon luxury. You're thick enough to lose your toes in. So I know that's normal and that's heavy, it seems. Hey, I'm hitting Alt. Holy fuck, these are expensive though. Sure. Okay, northwest. So yeah, fuel lasts twice as long as supplies again. I found something. Yeah, you say that. I didn't see anything. So what the hell happened here? And I don't... What is this? That's not a good sound. Well, it's probably these glades to demonstrate their defiance. Oh, you found the Mushroom City. Okay, something. Havenwood. But it seems to me like everything lasts longer. Is that... Wonders. Memorial and unrasked to those brave Radis Faber who gave their lives in the early Exodus 7. Benefit from a wonder, one of the most pleasant and menacing landmarks of the High Wilderness. The lower terror when you draw near them, so long you haven't visited too recently. We're taking you to include them in your routes. Oh, I need a last somewhere. To the unknown rat. Wait, you said that it took supplies? Huh. Lipin's Field. I want to know what that is, though. This is just a forest of trees. A station, okay. I feel like you could really do some wacky like maneuvers with this though. Hi. Stop clock. The inspector wrote you to the galley. Captain, good day. I noticed your ship's clock has stopped. You ready to repair it? Okay. More than twice a day. We'll flick up else is the word. He has a back of the clock and spread tiny gears across the galley table. Here, horological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything is in place. I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Long as stars are harmful to the temperament. She has a round-faced, brown eyes and short, dark hair. She gives the impression of being perpetually busy. She washes, cleans, she reassembles. Compliment her skills. You should smell small and bare silence. It's rather hard to tell. Well, what are the duties of an ancient Nordic laws? Yes. It is of fundamental importance at 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in one corner of the Empire occurs at the same time as 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner. You know how to function if it can't agree what day it is. Surely the process is complicated with the fact that time is less reliable than it was. Ours trade has seen to that. Here's a London. Far off Albion, where a man-made sun burns in the sky, on Blazer ones before our renewed majesty conquered it. This is center coat of smog, courtiers squabble at the foot of the throne of ours, when you receive endowment of the years. You know, our working civil servants labor to ensure everything runs as they should. Is our archness there? Hell, that's normal. Yes, sir, though, there's no city like London in all the skies. It's very different from the Reach, much more civilized. Discuss the Reach. A wide, wild frontier, a sunless domain, but impossibly verdant, with gargantuan vines, cathedral-sized brown woods, and livid fungal archipelagos. It has an uncouth splendor. But I miss Albion and the steady light of the clockwork sun. These sunless reaches are so misty and quiet, she pauses, but critical. They are rich with raw hours, and enough vegetation grows on them, though London, even as some of it is of dubious shape. Here, the Empress awards her favorites with gifts of years to extend their lives. Okay. You can become rich and mining for hours to satisfy London's hunger for them. Excuse me? This is their time. Ours are more uses than that. We use them to increase efficiency of work worlds, to speed journeys to distant regions, to resolve overcrowding in prisons, and make my life more difficult when time knots and stretches like wool in the loom. More difficult but more vital. So wait, you increase time so they die faster, I assume? Her Majesty seized the control of them when she assumed the throne of ours. Now more has been found in the reach. Miners dig them from the ground. This will help someday to retire my pension years myself to prolong the better part of my retirement. Winchester War. Okay. Well, I feel that London's a long way away, and they do a better job of governing themselves. The frontier attracts independent spirits. Call them tackies for the hobnail boots that are so practical out here. London, unsurprisingly, disagrees. The one-word company earnestly represents Her Majesty's to the region, sometimes varying. Indeed, the tackies call London loyalists stovepipes. For hats, I suppose. She avoids looking at you, Captain. You lies lie. Yeah, but you rather... yeah, there's Queen Legend of the Skies. Glad to hear it, she says. You, Captain, I think I shall make a cup of tea. Some searchlights rake the skies. I don't remember, did it? Yeah, I think it did have a similar way of working. What? Okay. Something... Okay, I felt like something exploded. I'll be honest with you. What? Mirrors? Red and gold. You lost your mind once, but they put you in a splendid hotel. You lost your mind once. They put you in a splendid hotel managed by a cheer gentleman who determined when you could leave. How wonderful. How colorful the guests were. The curtains, how gold the fittings, how secure the locks. You're allowed to leave, but was your recovery genuine? Yes, you feel much better, thank you. Charm, Aaron, determination. No, you just learned to lie. You said what you had to. You know, even now your world is red and gold and splendid. Yeah. Nah, I'm good. Gardens of Heaven. I assume I can hit that and not die. Queen's Cross Station. Is this... Oh, Prospect. Yeah, this is where I went in. Around the defeat of a hulking crack, Port Prospers, a little London, and your influent Western and Impecunious, I guess, east. Queen's Cross is a busy station car with engine that arrived. Might translate relay from Albion. Deliver, she knows the bag in hand, peers up the clock tower that is being raised above the station. The pavement is tangled with scaffolding and rings with the sun hammer and the crescent workman. Well, are you sure you held any conversation with that you wish to? See fuel, in addition, ensure that you have 6 space in your hold before accepting. Sure. And here's the balance of agreement, and as promised, requisition order for fuel and supplies. Another glance at the incomplete clock tower. Given the apparent state of construction, I recommend you visit the worksite. Opportunity there. And thank you for your pleasant conversation, Captain. This is going to be a lonely place. You enlivened it. I have included a small additional sum in your information as token of my gratitude. They plan to call it the Albert Clock in memory of the departed Prince Consort. There's a way to go yet. The roof isn't finished, and the clock neither ticks nor bongs. He, the festivity inspector, up among the workings with a span and can of oil, showing the workmen how it's done. Not the need, perhaps he can secure it. Bonds with the foreman wheezed bluntly. One consignment they sell at a trader's woods in Palmer and Plenty's. Here in a gourd of coarser nectar too. The bunch of work shouting great and constant shouting. Bonds giving up the ghost. Some nectar should have me bellowing again like a champion. That's your best bet there. Or Titania. That town will play like. If you can purchase and then return the party, you'll make you worn. Cheaper than occupy space in your hold. Alright. Well, port reports exist, huh? And narrow streets huddle in the shadow of a great king. Manners display the stony features of renewed majesty. Wealthy West Enders stop by, exchanging polite greetings and veiled gossip. City center workers file to the hours refining factories, peeling posters, promise fresh wholesome lives in reach. Arrival, but most of the posters are years old, and more newcomers arrive at Ports Press and never leave it. I'm in the Ports Press, but someone might take an interest. Oh. And the factory's getting built up smoke while the British hopeful crowds gather outside the Admiral Nelson. Lovers can be seen strolling arm in arm in the promenade at a respectful distance from the chaperones. There was a brief protest outside the Windward Company factory, swiftly quelled. Scones of the Nelsons were as good as ever, although the piquancy of the jam was less than might be desired. Okay. And the Feast of the Red Saint. Gaudy banners fly over the painted rooftops of Port Prosper. Smog of the East End is hidden away by giant posters displaying dragons in varying degrees of vivisection. Ham streets are clogged with people, wealthy West Enders, around the amusements, while impoverished street runners work the stalls and huddled by the chestnut fires for once. Dragon, pursued by knights, is chasing through the crowds. There goes, oh, the riding. Though neither... There is an element to the ritual soul Port Prosper, though neither are they beloved for it. Intimating the souls... Yeah. Oi! A wide, on Eastern elbows, his comrade somewhere under his jacket. Who's all this, then? I gather from around the shadows you're subject to numerous looks at, if not quite filthy, or at least grubby. Now, this first is the first Easterner extends a thin line, and it's a good sign you want to talk to us. You spend the afternoon watching the Vadian player satirize the Red Saint and his dragon in and out of the way, 10 yards up a roast chestnut and almost palatable ale down the station. Tolerated by the impoverished Easterners, even Moisa begins spring is being drained in preparation for the season. Okay. Perhaps not. Yeah, the clock tower. How many transit in a cul-de-sac close to Port Prosper dock? I'm translated in. It's the far off territory of Albion where London lies. And there may be useful information about the relay. The teleport? Yes, Captain's eye, having excuses on. I'm happy to help, Captain. Happy to help. Well, I say you keep going best boy, you can't miss it. Yeah, you guys maybe you'll see from here. Any free mind, you can travel first class so you have a ministry stamp primer. And a couple barrels of hours to travel second class. I just noticed 14 out of 12. Why is that? Onwards. There's a one-word company in Port Prosper, elegantly appointed if antiquated. The old London adorn the walls. The Persimenian chairman has worked for Russo's captains. Behind his important majestic decanter brand, he had his left hand and a series of neatly stacked reports to his right. Kevin Hurst, it is too warm. Drinking for profit. He pours the brandy into 2 glasses and produces a ruler to measure the amounts. To business, he smiles, revealing extensive damage to his teeth. I was a pugilist back in London, a young man's game. In the window... window, watching the starlight bathe. Swimming streets of prosper. This place exists because of constant work. I'm touching a planet to the pioneers who built it, to the soldiers who even today benefit from the tactics. We don't need more such work. Bring me nameplates some Takati engines. We keep bliss, you will be rewarded. Yeah, sure. Yes, cheers. Yeah, glasses clink as another wash of heat comes from this. Those in the reach dedicated to our visions. Officers. Hold. Souls for Port Prosper requires 3 consignment for... Yeah, I'm at Port Prosper. Spatchcock reclaim locomotive. Okay. It's clear. Its opinion is clear. It go out there in this weather, thank you, but no. Well, scholars and scientists. Your soul. Say, wait a second. Affiliations, academia, yeah. Down in the reach, who rules over in domain. Fortunes, Takades, 25. The stovepipes of majesty alongside the Empire's hole in the wilderness. Sphinx of the Sun, 75. Some say the clockwork sun was brighter once. Say it quietly and lie about it afterwards. Fermented soul appears, really bubbling in its bottle. It is pungent of odor and different to taboo. And the presiding devil is the Carolyn Compendium. So it is damaged, scorched, reckless, dangerous, and fatally curious. Okay. I don't have anything else. Okay. Alright, so do they sell souls? Barrel of unseasoned hours. You don't understand when the ministry minds the content sigh like the tide. There we go. Oh, I need jump on distinguished shoals. So my hold is overflowing. I assume that makes me slower then. Where do I even have my money anyways? I don't know. Fine. Are you kidding me? I'm not happy about that. Said Havenwood, didn't they? How will I know where Tackities are, though? Yeah, I'm not happy about that jettison thing because I could have sold them. Yeah, for whatever reason, I thought it was like, yes, you could go above it, but you would have troubles then. Hmm? You heard that? No. My bad luck is contagious. You know, but will that be the fate? Oh, cool. Okay, and it's just back. That didn't work. And ooh. Lateral thoughts. Okay. What? I think I pissed it off. It's my treasure. Oh shit. There we go. Don't know what the hell that was. Bring the poor fellow on board, put him out of his misery. A single bullet will do it. Demoralized dead in the quarter, killed not by your guns, but by knives and small arms fire. Okay, that's a lot in your right ear, isn't it? Well, but more next time, though. So, if you enjoy the video, you know what to do. See ya!